murder to solve. Unless the game set me back again. The save system's been kinda wonky. Oh, okay, good. We're right back where we left off. The white shoe slaying.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Alright, let's get to this.
Is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed to
Let's get to the scene of the crime.
will let us know in good time.
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down. Oh, little twist. She was 13.
Greetings from sunny California. How's it going to stop?
Officer News Health 103 ID.
Come on, Rusty, get in. Why do you always use that door? You could have just come out the front door.
We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
We gotta get to the scene of the crime.
That guy there will lead us up.
Stealing myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body, partner. Get used to seeing them. They're the gig when you're working a homicide, Phelps.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of
So
death.
much murder with a triple
maybe
braid
2
rope.
a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Oh shit, we're not gonna solve much with this. The rain doesn't help.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Oh, hold on. Just a moment. Damn it. Alright, let's get back to solving this murder. Do you want your murder solved? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Never the same, are they?
No ring. Yes. At 12:30 to 8:30. I don't know. I can maybe do Perkins again. I have a 20% off coupon.
Junk.
What do you mean that's junk? That's $5 you could put in your pocket. What?
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Did you keep that? Somebody left a trail here.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Oh, I'm playing LA Noire.
So what next?
We still got the laundry label to check off.
I'll call you when I know something. Meanwhile, get on with the case.
Oh wait, who's this coming up the hill?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across
Hi,
the way.
Catherine Barton.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night,
that's
but
LA Noire.
yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
An awful hobo. Okay.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Maybe we should check out the hobo camp. I gotta go call. Whoa! Whoa! Look at you, Phelps, running track. Woohoo! Yeah! You were a real track runner. Oh my god! Look at Phelps go. You were a real track runner. I gotta make a quick clip of this. Woohoo! Yeah. Hey, what are you people looking at? I'm doing police work. This is police work. Alright, let's get back to the task at hand. Well, I keep running over this one barricade and it keeps like launching him a little bit. Woo, he just did a double jump. My partner's looking at me like, what the hell are you doing, Phelps?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior
I'm
Laundry
just enjoying my
Services,
drink.
1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Oh wait, that's right, police
Just
work.
a moment, Detective.
You shouldn't be drinking on the job.
On Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
We must get to the hobo camp. I think that would be our best bet.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
A lot. I don't know.
Leave me alone. I fought. Where's my wife? Nobody cares about me. I took a
We're
bullet.
looking for a
Nobody cares
tall
about
man
me.
with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet.
Ah, the bum isn't here.
Look at these people.
We should follow the
Leave me
lead.
alone.
These guys
Good.
can
No,
wait.
no.
At least the rain stopped. We can change back into those white bucks now.
I think we should continue this lead.
Isn't that the cop who solved the case and got promoted?
What?
Slow down! Not much help.
What? I guess.
Why is the word abbreviation so long?
I guess there's nothing here, so we'll have to come back to the camp later.
I don't know who you're looking for, and I don't want to know.
Fine, I guess I'll come back later.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Let's go to Superior Laundry.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Alright, F1363. F1363. There it is.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Alright, we got an address. I got everything I needed to know. Let's go bust some skulls. I think I already know who killed her.
I've got a feeling
Get out of
we're
the
about
way,
to meet
asshole.
another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Well, it looks like the person's home. I just saw his head in the window. Hey. Well, this just looks creepy to be looking in the window like that. The hell are they even doing?
Hello?
Hi.
Yes, Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Your wife is dead.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny,
Yeah.
Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing person.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Rules him out as a suspect.
Oh wait, this looks like her handbag.
So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity. You'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Yep. Oh my god, it's another size 8 boot. All these murderers have had size 8 boots.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
What? Oh,
check
look.
if she was a regular.
We found the bar. I don't think there'll be anything in the...
Seems irrelevant.
Chocolate. We need to confiscate the chocolate for evidence.
Not sure this means much.
I need to confiscate the chocolate.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Oh yeah, Super Troopers.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive. I wonder why the picture was turned down.
I'm missing something. Oh wait, what's... Oh, what do we got here? So you were out in the rain
last night.
Take a look in the backyard.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Alright, that looks like all the clues. Now let's go interrogate. We'll go interrogate Mr. Taralston. The guy's name.
For the record, Mr. Taraldson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
I think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife? How do you expect to prove that?
Well, let's look at the bow rope you left behind.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. But I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
Tell me your
to
alibi.
A party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
I think you're full of shit, so we're gonna go bad cop on your ass.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Barron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. We could break the husband's story right now. Call in, get some uniforms dispatched to check out his alibi.
Alright. I hope you don't mind I use your phone. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna use it
Operator,
anyway.
give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you. Appreciate your time, sir.
You
Guess we
believe
better
this
go
guy's
check
story?
out the bar.
Kind of rings true.
Car 11 King, come in.
11 King, go ahead.
We have a possible sighting of a tall, disfigured vagrant at the hobo camp on Grand between Temple and Sunset. Use caution, the suspect is wanting connection with 2 assaults on females.
That's a couple of blocks from the murder scene.
Alright, we gotta change our destination. We're going to the hobo camp. Yeah. It's not. Alright, great. Now I gotta check. Yeah, no, the party audio is not being shared. Alright, we must get to the hobo camp.
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Now why the hell do you need a shotgun?
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic, fellas. We need to hold out to the cavalry battle.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Oh, damn.
If you want your rightful share, we need to...
Your disciples know what you did last night?
You knocked my hat off, you son of a bitch. And one extra kick to the
What's your
groin for
name?
knocking my hat off.
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
I already investigated that.
Maybe if... No.
Oh look, a newspaper. Let's read it.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack.
Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
We need your help, Jack.
I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Okay, after we're done tearing this place apart, we're gonna torch it. A hobo's hovel. Oh shit. Well, this clearly means he did it.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
I think we have the murder weapon. And he left it out on display like, yeah, I killed someone. Oh, this is looking bad for this guy.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
We're gonna go to the Baron's bar. Come on, Rusty, get in.
Cole, come on!
Hey, what? At least it's not my car.
All units, officer detail, 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe, 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This
Hi,
is about
Benny
Teresa
Clough.
Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
What was your...
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
Alright.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
We're gonna have to go cab hunting.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second.
Hey!
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Come here, you son of a bitch.
LAPD, what are you running from, sir?
Come on, we got a ride.
We weren't even gonna charge you with anything.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Come back here, you son of a bitch.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
You're under arrest. Pull over, you son of a bitch.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm trying. That truck's actually going pretty fast.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
You're putting everybody in your path in danger.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Cole, spit him out.
Stop the truck.
Let's end this farce.
I think I killed him.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Put your hands where I can see them. Name.
Richard Bates. What is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly,
How
why
the
did
hell
you run?
did you? First of all,
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
First of all, how the hell did you get out of that crash without a? How the hell did you get out of that crash without a scratch? Second of all,
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your Salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
alright, I gotta go use the telephone.
I think his name is Phelps.
Yes, we're gonna use the phone booth. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we better go driving around the city for hunting down a yellow cab. Get in, Rusty.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APV regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Well, we better get over there.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
You see our taxi anywhere?
We gotta hunt this motherfucker down.
Yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
Where's that cab got you now?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do
How
with
the
me?
fuck did my
The
car
family
end up
picked up
there?
from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It's a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, He was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Well, I only got one location to go to. Guess we're going to the police station.
Easy. Calm down.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
That the lady of the house?
Well, this is one
It's
hell
a
of a
nice story.
domestic dispute.
Two old lovebirds just moved in together, but they had a falling out and I chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
So they couldn't even last one night together.
Hit the bastard.
Officer down! Give yourself up! Now!
Ow. That's not the way it was supposed to go. Yeah, that went well. All right, to Central Station.
7825, code 6.
God, you're gonna kill us! We're going this way.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill her?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
Well, how about the blood-stained rope you so proudly put on display on your dresser?
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrelson.
Call it a case closed.
A man down on his luck, I can abide.
How you doing, God Duke?
But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrelson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Sweet, 5 stars.